Welcome back. It's been a minute, man. So much that happened. We got to get right into it, man. Uh, Shohei Ohtani, the LA Dodgers, back-to-back champions. Um, I don't know. How do you feel? This is one of the best teams we've seen in a while. When's the last time somebody went back-to-back? I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been 20-some years.
20-something years.
We did it. So,
and I think going back-to-back in any sport is so much more difficult these days, just with the sheer talent.
That was 99, 2000.
And I think it was a little special the way they went back-to-back because, Mookie Betts, I know that's your guy, but my God, that was abysmal.
Yeah, bro. It's just this situation we find ourselves with Mookie Betts. That's not the first time that's how that's looked on the big stage. So, but yet he's still a full-time champion and he's won every award you could win. And for the last 20 years, not gonna say 20, the last decade for sure, there isn't a player that has more hardware than Mookie Betts.
His resume is beautiful, and I think it's very
9-time Silver Slugger, bro. Like 6 Gold Gloves.
I think it's super.
That's a whole different position from where he made his MLB debut. He played outfield for pretty much.
And he's a shortstop now, right?
Right. The first he's been in the league probably 14 years, something like that. So he probably played outfield for 12 to 14 years of his career, and now he plays shortstop like the last 2.
And I think it's very scary for the league when the Dodgers can go back-to-back with Mookie playing that way. Outside of the game, Shohei had.
We're not even talking about the right story, bro.
Wait. Let me. We're gonna get to it. Mookie didn't have his best series, and then Shohei, he had that one great game, and he wasn't super amazing for the rest of the series, but he did have some great games, and he had some okay games.
Big scoreless, and he hit 3 home runs.
Yeah, which is and that's probably I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment, but that might be the best sports performance I've ever seen.
There's nothing else that can really be said compared to that. That is complete domination. Yes, he didn't beat them by himself because the defense had to make plays.
Of course, but
the other guys had to be out there. But bro,
I can say this. Okay, maybe and even if somebody did say that's the best performance they've ever seen, I wouldn't argue with it. But I've never seen somebody control a game on both sides of the ball in any sport, whether that be hockey, football, basketball, tennis, whatever it is. Like to score most of the points and then to also stop your opponent from scoring most of the points as well. It's just
punched out 10 guys. Bro.
10 Ks, yeah, 10 Ks. It's guys that dream of 10 Ks, right? And they never get it. There's guys that dream of 3 homers. They never get it. He did this in one World Series.
Not done both of those. No, he did that in one game in one World Series. Brother.
Yeah, one World Series game. I think that's. I mean, you could put it up against any performance in any sport, right?
Then he out the stadium, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know what. I don't know. Maybe
game. This is all the same.
Yeah.
It's the same 6 to 9 innings, bro.
And this is the thing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of a similar performance in any sport, and it's just maybe Tom Brady throwing 500 in the Super Bowl, LeBron 51 in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It just doesn't measure up to what that was.
Tom Brady is not making tackles, bro.
Exactly. Tom Brady didn't have 10 sacks. LeBron didn't have 10 blocks in that game. In this. I already thought Shohei was the best baseball player ever, but he's starting to climb up the greatness list right now. Has 2 World Series. Is he top 10 already after this?
I mean, he's climbing, bro. Like wherever you had him at before the season started, he's higher.
Yeah.
Before the season, so that's all I can really say, because it's a lot of my OGs, they really fighting it,
it's hard to put somebody's name ahead of somebody while they're still playing. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough to really put him up there. So, and the thing is, the you know, the hitting and the pitching is what's so unbelievable, right? That's what's causing the real issues. Because, I mean, Bob Gibson, I do believe he has 9 career World Series starts. He's got 8 complete games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's greatness.
Yeah. That's actually insane.
That's greatness, bro.
And
but
it's
pitched in the 60s, but whatever. Like, that's what?
Yeah. 8 complete games out of 9 World Series games, you know.
And I do believe he's got 2 rings.
Yeah. And that's a lot. That's a lot for a pitcher. And we just saw Yamamoto as well.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto,
excuse me.
Hey man.
And is he do the Dodgers have the 2 best pitchers in baseball?
No, because Shohei's not number 2.
I mean,
the Scuba's number 2.
Okay.
Scuba's really number 1.
That's fair. But the Dodgers pitchers just showed out on the biggest stage. And then my mans came in fresh out the bullpen and gave 4 scoreless innings. Where the hell did you come from? You know?
For the 3rd win.
18 innings.
Covered the 3rd win.
Dog, the Dodgers are just pulling people out of hats, out of the stands.
Yamamoto is so unbelievable. His performance, right? Okay. Game 1. Complete game. Win. Coming off the previous start, complete game. In the previous series. So back again, game 4, maybe game 5. Yeah, because they won. No, they lost game 5, so it was game 4. He pitched game 4. He went 6 or 7. They won that game. And then the comeback game, and then the pitch game 6.
Yeah.
You lose game 6.
Come back and pitch.
No, excuse me. They won game 6 and game 7. You win game 6, you go 6 there, and then you go game 7. That's crazy.
That was I mean, they just had performance after performance. Like they have just the right amount of players that come through. Like their timing is crazy. When that game went 18 innings, I already knew it was a Freddie Freeman moment.
You knew it.
I knew it was a Freddie Freeman moment because he has these moments. Like Freddie Freeman may not be, you know, the greatest all time, but he has moments that no other, you know, that a lot of all timers don't have.
Yeah, like he's not as great as Albert Pujols, but he's got way more moments than Albert Pujols.
He has moments, but and it's just like, and that's what greatness is about, moments. He has 2 or 3 walk-offs in the World Series.
Yeah, I mean he hit a home run in every game of the World Series last year.
Like
then he hit a home run in game 1, but then he cooled off a little bit. But then he still had a game winner in game 2 to 18. What was that game? It was game 4 or game 2 to 18? Game 2 was 18 innings because they brought on 1 game.
And it's like, and then you have Will Smith come through, right? You know,
another guy
just
with moments because so the crazy thing about the Dodgers is, right? So they've had this last 5 to 6 year run to where, well, maybe even a little bit, maybe 7 years now, to where they've been in the World Series pretty much every year. So these guys, Max Muncy has the most home runs in the World Series in the postseason in Dodgers history. If I'm not mistaken, Will Smith now has the record for most RBIs in the postseason in Dodgers history and the World Series. You know what I'm saying? And these aren't even the Mookie Betts.
You're right.
Freeman.
And not
it always comes around the postseason.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Not to mention last year, Teoscar had a couple moments, and it's like I don't know. This doesn't look good for baseball when you know the 5th and 6th and 7th best guys are coming through for the best team. You know, you're not even getting killed by Mookie.
But I mean, the Dodgers are a great franchise. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of great history, and for these guys to be the top of the list, like it's really unbelievable.
I think it's just so scary when, you know, Freddie Freeman, and then Will Smith, and then Teoscar, and then of course Shohei is going to have a game, and then Yamamoto is going to have a game, and then if Mookie
where he pitched crazy and
right, and then if Mookie decides to come through, he might give you a game or two. So it's like I
really like what Toronto did though. I really liked Toronto had it, bro. They had it.
That bro, bro, bases loaded, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 out, and you leave with nothing. You cannot have that in the World Series. You have to score.
They canceled each other out with it. That's what the thing was. Toronto was already up. Then the Dodgers came up, bases loaded, nobody out. They don't do nothing. Then Toronto came up, bases loaded, nobody out. They don't do nothing. And it's like, all right, now the lead is down to 1 after the Will Smith home run. And then top 9, 1 out. You got a guy who hadn't had a hit in a month at the plate. It's baseball, baby. Can't write it any better.
Yeah, now this was. I think this is one of the better series that we've seen.
He also made a great play on that bases loaded hard line drive to second base. He made a great play, bro. He picked it hard, too hot already. Looked like he almost blew his knee out. Didn't make the throw home. I don't know why they had the infield in. They should have had the infield back for double play. I don't understand what that was all about. But anyway, he made the play, and then he comes up with the big hit, the big home run, tie the game. And after they tied the game, the only point after that I thought Toronto was going to win is when Vladdy came up. That first time, and extras, that might have been the bottom of the 10th. That's what I'm saying.
My thing is, what's to stop the Dodgers from winning another one next year?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Shohei didn't do a whole bunch of pitching this year, right? So he didn't
start pitching. I don't believe until September.
So
August.
Yamamoto's in a groove right now.
He might win the Cy Young next year, bro.
Hey man, it's looking scary. I don't honestly
grooving right now, bro.
Yeah,
and I know it's about to be a long break. It's not even really that long because honestly, you'll start working out again in probably December.
I mean, they're paying 2 people $1 billion. That's quite the investment.
2 people, but they ball.
It's paying off. They're getting their return on their investment that they made. So, like, I mean, maybe these guys are underpaid. Back-to-back World Series, and then with the performances that they're having in these World Series, and then I think it's just for a team like Toronto, it's going to be so hard to get back there.
I don't know, bro. Like they really got a good team. They got a solid team. They young. Vladdy signed. Bichette signed. They gonna have to do something.
What about what's the rookie's name? I like him, the pitcher.
Oh, dang, what is his name?
He got
a funny name.
Yasiger or something?
I can see it. That ain't right though.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, pull that up.
What is
Savage? Trey Savage.
Savage. Wheeling and dealing, man. I like his game.
No, he nice. Hey, bro, he started in low A ball. That's the bottom of the bottom, bro.
This year?
Yes, bro.
Wow.
He got drafted last summer.
He was wheeling. He was wheeling and dealing.
Bro, he started the year in low A ball. Lowest you can start, bro. They went 3 times in the World Series, bro.
Bro, he's one of the. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably one of the most popular guys in Toronto right now. He's
sure.
Yeah, he has a bright future ahead of him. To perform like that as a rookie on that stage. I mean, you're striking out Shohei Ohtani, bro. And he got some swag with it.
Punching out Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he got some swag with it. So I really like his game, but the Dodgers, man. They invest heavy. They invest heavy and
investment though, bro.
Hey man, money talks, man. Money talks.
You be seeing Yoshinobu, you be seeing Yamamoto off off the field?
Nah, not really.
He be snapping, bro.
What you mean by that?
He one of them niggas like he be OD fly.
Hey man, Japanese fashion.
No, hey bro, he be having all the bags, like he be having like Chanel's.
Yeah.
I be like, yo, he's snapping.
One thing I can tell you about Japanese culture is they dress to impress everywhere. You know, a grocery store run, they putting on that Louis and that Chanel, bro, just to go down the street. They gonna put that shit on to go on down the street, bro. Like it don't matter the time of the day. I don't see some of the best outfits on the way to 7-Eleven and on the way back. You know, on the bus. I respect their culture. They love putting that shit on. So I guess that wraps up the baseball season. You know. October is so good. In October, you know, we got the World Series, the start of basketball, the middle of the NFL. It's just like you can't beat that season. Everything's flowing.
Is the World Series not the most entertaining moment in sports?
As far as finals, you could definitely say that. I think it's easy for a non-baseball watcher to watch the World Series.
Right, bro. That 7 games series. Come on, man. I don't
know. But my thing is, this was literally one of the best series we've seen probably ever. Also, so like, I don't think this was like your typical World Series.
But remember last year?
Last year was also a great series,
bro. Freddie Freeman walk-off home run. Like I said, he had a home run every game.
Yeah.
And they had the Game 5 meltdown, the Yankees.
Mm-hmm. I think too, like, the thing about these past 2 World Series is that you have the big names in these games. You know what I'm saying? Shohei, Mookie, Yamamoto, and then Vlad Guerrero on the other side as well.
Okay, Braves versus the Astros, bro.
That was a good one.
Soler, the home run.
And who was after that?
Well, it was Austin Riley and then Soler.
No, I'm saying who was the series after that? The World Series after that.
So what? That was 19, right?
19 or 20, yeah.
20 was that shortened season? That might have been the shortened season. So 21 was. I know the Dodgers won. That was the first one the Dodgers won. Then they won 21. 22 was the Rangers. 23 was.
I think recently it's been such an easy watch because, you know, you do have your best players playing in the World Series. So it's like, you know, especially last year, we had freaking Aaron Judge versus Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
Like the 2 biggest stars in the sport. Like, that's box office right there. New York versus LA. You know what I mean? Like, everything about that was perfectly written. Like, you can't write a better script than that.
His collapse inning. That inning was just like.
Yeah, it's one that, you know, is ingrained to your mind. Like, as long as like you just won't forget that.
So many things went wrong.
And it's like
the World Series really is the best final in sports. Because even if like
right, right.
Like you can really get 6-1, 6-2, 6-3 up out of there. And now it's just like,
and I think so because like the last NBA Finals we had the Pacers versus OKC. That's not gonna measure up to freaking.
I mean, it was cool. Like, it had good moments, you know.
It had good moments, but like, bro, like it's the Indiana Pacers.
But see, with basketball though, like the basketball finals, there's too many opportunities for it to be blowouts.
But like, if we sit back and look at that 2016 finals, and we put it up against like the 2025 World Series, that's something I feel like that could measure up.
3-1.
Down 3-1, LeBron versus Steph, the rematch.
But I could say them first 2 to 3 games wasn't good. Them games Golden State was winning, they was blowing them out.
That was only and then they blew them out in what was that, game 5 or Game 6 back in Cleveland, that was like a 30-point win. But the storyline was amazing. The storyline, I think, was pretty good.
The storyline was better.
Yeah, the story was great. The rematch, LeBron
Actually,
versus
that end got crazy.
That Game 7.
The last 3 games was crazy. Wow.
And I mean, we got all-time performances. You had 2 teammates go for 41 apiece. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just some ridiculous stuff. I think but as far as the best finals that we've been recently seeing consistently, I think it's definitely been the baseball.
So I could take the double 40 game and the 18-inning game, and those can cancel out.
Even that Game 7 though, also.
But that's what I'm saying. I held Game 7 out. That Game 7 is.
That's good. That's not even good basketball. That's good sports. Like, that's just good sports. And it's like
that's what this World Series was, though.
And exactly. And I think last year with the Super Bowl being a blowout,
the Super Bowl is not in the conversation.
But but that's the crazy part. It's not in the conversation. But it's
what was the last good Super Bowl we had? Was it the Rams in Cincinnati?
Because it was the Bucks and Chiefs. Yep. And then the Chiefs beat the
Eagles.
Chiefs beat the Eagles. After that, they beat the 49ers. Yeah. A lot of forgettable Super Bowls.
Super Bowl's not in the conversation.
But the crazy part is the Super Bowl is the most watched out of all of them. And it's like it's the biggest event. Well, obviously football is the biggest sport. Huh?
Alternative motives.
I mean, football is the biggest sport, so it's gonna get that. And then, got the halftime show and all kind of
Bad Bunny, you know what I'm saying?
That's all that. The Super Bowl is my least favorite football game to watch because it's about everything but football. It's
football game, bro. Like
it's an hour pregame show. It's an hour halftime. They're calling commercials after every 4 downs. Like, this is not football. This is not.
What's worse, the Super Bowl or this Thursday night, or just Thursday night games in general?
I'll watch a Thursday night before I watch like the Super Bowl, bro. If it's not, dog,
I get it.
Like, people like, why are we having the Super Bowl? People having parties for the Super Bowl. I'm trying to lock in. It's a party. They're having Super Bowl parties. They don't even care about the outcome. This is not. There's people watching that shit that don't even care about football.
Bad for the brand, bro.
Yeah, but moving on, let's actually talk about football. Lamar Jackson is finally back. Can the Ravens make a run for it? The Steelers got a great win against Indianapolis Colts.
You don't think I know to ask a question and answer his own question.
No, I wanted to know if the Ravens can make a run. I just said the Steelers got a great win, but the Ravens are what, 2-6? What are they? 2-5. I think me personally, I do think they have a great chance with the Bengals defense looking like that, and then Kevin Stefanski refuses. I've never seen coaching malpractice.
Flat out
refusing. I've never seen coaching malpractice to this level. I'm literally speechless because he like, under no circumstances will he give somebody else a chance and they look how they look, bro. I don't get it. Help me understand it.
I can't help you understand. Well, the only way I can help you understand it is like when your mama say you can't do something.
Mm-hmm. I think,
and like she's your only way to get there. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly don't know if
not going. So
I honestly don't know if Stefanski and Zach Taylor make it through the season, because it's just been a bad representation for both of those.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, on another note, if you got this Flacco 10 years ago that you're getting right now, my God, you'd be a different man than you are.
No, but see, I had flashes of this Flacco, bro. Like he never was bad, bro. bro. Like there was just moments where it's just like, dog, what are you doing?
He's legit a gunslinger now, though.
But he's never in his life had weapons like he has right now.
I agree.
So check this out. Like I was arguing with somebody about Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow, and I was telling them, bro, Joe Burrow has 2 number 1 receivers and one that's generational.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for Jamar Chase, T. Higgins could possibly be in that conversation for best receiver in the league, just for the flashes that he's shown. If he had another situation, you know what I'm saying? Like just what he shows, like. But again, he's always on the field with Jamar Chase, so we don't really know that.
I mean, and he doesn't get the volume on top of that. So
exactly, but I mean, when Jamar Chase is getting 19 targets, like
literally,
like, what is he gonna do, bro? He getting 23 targets, bro. Joe Flacco dropped back 49 times. Jamar Chase was the target 23 times. You know, it's crazy.
And he's catching 19 of those. So,
but I think I was arguing with him about Burrow versus Flacco, and I was saying Burrow has these weapons, bro. First of all, he's always hurt, but he's got these weapons. And one of them, I said right now, bro, both T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, if on the Ravens, could be in the conversation for the best receiver in franchise history. I said, so that's what you're not even understanding. Like, when he was passing the ball, when he was throwing to Willie Snead and Miles Boykin and Dez Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's my boy name?
And Jamar and Joe Burrow is throwing to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd would be a top 5 receiver in Ravens. If you're more than a casual, you know that Tyler Boyd used to be a guy. Tyler Boyd helped me win a fantasy championship.
He was a guy before Jamar Chase got there. Then
the guy.
You know, it's Jamar Chase, so it's understandable, but that's crazy to see. His number 3 receiver was legit a dog, and then Lamar hasn't had.
Bro, he just got Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is 5'8".
Yeah,
that's limited. Great receiver, but he's limited.
But I don't know why the Ravens have never had the identity of like great receivers.
Never, bro.
Like Anquan Bolden was like Anquan Bolden was the last good to great one that they had. Yeah. But it's like that's never been their identity.
That's what Flacco was going crazy when he had Anquan Bolden.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, their focus has always been defense. You know, they've had legendary defense.
Hey bro, is Flacco making a sneaky case to try to get in the Hall of Fame? He's making an argument, right?
He's gonna climb up, you know, as far as all-time ranks goes with like.
But I think he's making an argument, bro.
I gotta see if Eli gets in first. That'll determine a lot for me.
I think he's gonna get in, bro.
Your claim to fame being that you beat somebody else and you
got 2 bowls.
He do got 2 bowls, but like he was never that guy.
You know, but he got 2 bowls. Like
he had
top 5 seasons. He had top 5 seasons.
He had top 5 defenders on his team.
All right, bro. Everybody had top 5.
No. He had in like 5 years. He had.
Let's go down the list of champions, bro.
No. But in a span of like 5 years, he had like O.C. Umenyiora, Justin Tuck, and Michael Strahan. Yo, that is insane.
Crazy.
Those are like all like top 30 pass rushers ever. So we had to trade deadline. Nothing crazy. I didn't see anything crazy on a trade deadline though.
No, nothing too wild. I mean, I like the Rashid Shaheed move to Seattle a lot. Bro, he is dangerous, bro. He just got to get to a situation.
He is.
In the ball.
Sam Darnold is dangerous.
Hey,
yo,
we gotta stop. We gotta go back to the Ravens because I was there on that turf.
For which game?
Oh, that boy back, man.
Is he back? Is he back or?
Hey, check this out, right? I want to explain to you what type of guy he is, right? So we out there, we doing all the pregame stuff. My producer, they want shots of Lamar Jackson. You know, he's from down this way. They want shots of Lamar Jackson. I've been out there since 3:40. Ain't seen it. It's 7:40. I still ain't seen Lamar Jackson. 8:15 kickoff on Thursday night, I do believe. So it gets to the point, like, we in the pregame show. I'm like, yo, like, are we gonna get? Like, is he gonna come out? Like, what's going on? I tapped the security. I'm like, yo, like, is he gonna come out? It's probably 30 minutes left on the clock. About 7:45. He probably won't be out for another 20 minutes. I said, what?
He's gonna warm up for 10.
Bro, he come out with the towel. He throw the route tree, and that's it.
I mean, he's legit one of the most talented athletes ever. It's not even football.
Bro, that blew my mind, bro. I was like, wait a minute, bro. I said, so, like, he don't touch the other boys out there, they running laps. They hacks, stretching, catching balls, throwing the balls. The other quarterback, two out there doing mine.
What did Randy Moss say? 84 don't stretch on Sundays, man.
Bro, I was like, wait, bro. So, like, he just in the back. Like, he just in the back with the trainer. Like, that's – or is he back there with his headphones on? Like,
bro, when Jalen, he doesn't sprint in the NFL. He doesn't sprint.
It blew my mind, but I had to tell you that because I knew you would understand exactly why my mind. Because I'm telling people this, like, that I work with, and people aren't grasping what's going on. I'm like, bro, this is the quarterback, bro. He's not even touching the field. Like, he throw the route tree.
Yeah. Like, the crazy part is, though, like, you at least got to warm the arm up, bro.
Like, bro. He don't
warm the arm up, dog.
No, I mean, like I said, unless he do all that in the locker room. But I've been in that visitor's locker room. It's not that much space to be doing that much like
that. No, especially the visitor locker room. Definitely not.
Oh, bro. So, but like, his cousin just sitting there with his headphones.
But let's look at the whole scenario. The Miami Dolphins, man. A disaster of an organization. I know you've been around the team lately. Bro, it's bad news everywhere, right? Tyreek Hill is out for the season. Tua is playing some of his worst football.
Tyreek got a cast from his ankle to his hip.
He tore and broke everything. And then they just released their GM, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Went their separate ways. You're stuck in a contract for $250 million, huh?
Traded Jalen Phillips.
You're stuck in a contract, $250 million with Tua. I think with a $100 million cap hit on top of that. So you cannot even move Tua. And then at the end of the season, you have to decide if you're going to move on from Mike McDaniel as well.
Yeah, it's a lot going on down this way, brother.
This is probably the top 3 worst organization in football as we're speaking. Only thing I would say is probably New Orleans is worse, and Tennessee.
Absolutely.
And probably New York, as they always been.
Jets.
Yeah. And it's like.
So Jets, Tennessee, New Orleans. You could say Houston, too. Houston ain't looking good, bro.
They're not looking good, but I don't think they've had some tough breaks, with Tank Dell getting hurt, and then kind of going through running backs, and then CJ Stroud is out for this Sunday as well. I can't even put him.
I mean, that didn't look good last year, bro.
Well, but the year before they had some recent success. I think these other 3 teams that we're talking about have been bad for the last 5+ years.
Yeah, but Houston wasn't really good with Deshaun Watson either. Wasn't good before him.
Well, that first, what was that? D'Amico's first year they made the playoffs.
But then the year before they fired Cully after the first year, after they had just fired what's Cuz's name? I can see his face right now. He was up in Bill O'Brien. They fired Bill O'Brien, they fired Cully, then they brought in D'Amico. And they was Clint Kubiak.
I'm not all the way out on them yet, but like the Jets, Aaron Glenn will be gone at the end of this season.
You think
I have no doubt about it.
Yeah,
they gave him nothing to work with. Let go of Aaron Rodgers, whatever. I have no doubt about like there's nothing there. There's nothing to even work with. I do like the trade. They got 2 first rounders. Cool. I just don't
They got
see.
another first rounder.
Yeah, I just don't see them keeping him around. I mean, they're 1-7. In the division with the Dolphins. I don't know what to say. And then New Orleans.
You gotta chill on the Dolphins, bro.
It's a hard watch.
The Dolphins make good bread together. We gotta.
Yeah, it's a hard watch, but I'm not even gonna say nothing else about that organization, man. Tennessee and New Orleans have the longest way to go. Obviously, both of them started rookie quarterbacks this year, so I think there's a little grace to be given right there.
It's a disaster, bro. They fired their coach this year.
They've been bad since Arthur Smith, bro.
They've been bad since before Arthur Smith, bro.
They did have that one. They had that one.
Had him afloat for a second.
Yeah, they went to the. They sent Tom home.
Nah, they lost the time. They beat.
No. They sent Tom home in his last game, and they went to the AFC Championship. That's really a nothing story. But on another note, Kansas City's starting to heat up, right?
Or are they? Buffalo put that smackdown on them.
Buffalo did put that smackdown on them, but they can't. Buffalo's 0-5 against them in the playoffs. So it's like
5-0 the regular season, 0-5.
Yeah, Buffalo has yet to beat them in the playoffs. I mean, and prior to that game, they, I think they were on a 4-game winning streak. Before that, they look like they're heating up a little bit. Like they got Rashee Rice back, they got Xavier Worthy back.
Hey, Rashee Rice is nice, bro.
Like Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, those are 2 very good deep threats.
Rashee Rice is like that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So like when healthy, the Chiefs do look like they could be a problem. And it's hard to kind of go against them.
He'll be in that top 5 conversation next year.
Who, Rashee Rice?
Yes, sir.
With a full 16 behind him.
Yeah. 17 with Pat?
Yeah, I think a full 16, 17 behind him, he might be good. So right now, what do you think? Okay, so let me ask you about the Patriots. Are they fool's gold? Because they're 6-2 leading or they're 7-2 leading their division.
I don't know. I think they build it towards something.
They do, but like I don't know if you watched that Falcons.
I don't think they won a playoff game this year, though.
Did you watch that Falcons game?
Nah, not really.
Falcons missed the extra point to tie the game with like 3 minutes left.
Saw that.
They did allow Drake London to have 3 touchdowns.
I did also see that.
3 touchdowns to 1 receiver is a little bit concerning. And then they had a bad
big body in them too.
Yeah, and they had a bad loss to the Steelers as well. So it's just like I think the way the Patriots win football games is not very convincing.
I feel like they just winning. How can we judge for winning?
You can't. And so I don't think that's a valid. Even with me saying it, that's not a valid reason to be like you can't be like, oh, you won this way. You won, But like, I'm not gonna buy stock in them, because when
I think I like Drake May better than Bo Nix. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean that's fair to say. Like Drake May, I think he's good. I don't think he's the MVP talk has to stop. Okay, this shit has to stop. And I know the NFL is in better shape when the Patriots are good, right? It's just, but the MVP stuff has to stop. If we're gonna talk MVPs, Daniel Jones needs to be up there.
Got to be. Jonathan Taylor got to be up there.
Jonathan Taylor, Matthew Stafford needs to be up there
for sure.
So it's like, and I think what LA
Hurts only got 1 pick, bro.
Who?
Hurts only got 1 pick.
We're not going to talk about that guy. We're not going to talk about that guy. He's a non-thrower of the football.
That don't mean you got to be MVP. Jonathan Taylor and MVP and the thrower of the football.
Yeah, but Hurts he's 22nd in the league in passing yards right now. We're not going to talk about him. We're not going to entertain him. He's behind Cam Ward in passing yards, Jalen. We can't talk about Jalen Hurts. Okay. And he's a champion. I, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I always told you. I think Jalen Hurts is a very good football player.
Hey,
I don't think he's a great quarterback.
would you bet me that Lamar Jackson gonna win? Let's put some bread on that.
On what?
Lamar Jackson win MVP
This year?
this year.
That's insane. But I mean, if you want to make a donation to the Jace Caps Foundation, then so be it. to the Jace Caps Foundation, sure.
You don't think you can do it? He missed 3 games. He missed 3 games.
He missed 3 games, and the Ravens have to win a certain number of games for him to even be considered.
What if they win out though?
I don't know if they have the team for that.
I feel you.
I don't know if they have the team for that.
Our schedule's kind of sweet, bro. Like, yeah, we got to play y'all twice. We got to play Cincinnati twice. So that's at least 3 dubs.
Yeah, but like, why? It should be 4. You should be splitting with anybody.
But Steelers is just Steelers though.
Yeah, but like we have one of the worst defenses in the NFL right now.
Steelers is just Steelers.
But the Steelers, me being a Steelers fan so long, I know what we're gonna come play.
Y'all play bad defensively for probably the next 3 games until whenever y'all play.
Bro.
And that'll be y'all next great defensive game.
Bro, the Colts were 6-1 coming in. I knew 100% we were gonna win that game. Because that's just how my team is. Like, we're gonna lose to some bullshit, but the best team coming to town.
Did you say nah?
Bro, I was not worried about the game. I 100% knew we was gonna win that game because the Steelers are just irrational. They're not you know what I'm saying? The shit never adds up. Whatever. I can't stress myself out about that team. Like, I came into this season fully thinking, okay, we missed the playoffs, and then these niggas want to start off 6-1, 5-2, whatever. Like, you stop teasing me, bro.
They do this every year, though.
Bro, be ass or be good. Let me fully invest or let me chill.
Every time you be like, bro.
Yeah. I don't get.
Say 10-0.
It's very ridiculous. So we've had quite a few injuries this season. Jaden Daniels looks like he's out for the season. I think that season might have been I think a lot of us jumped the gun on the Washington Redskins or the Commanders. We were ready to put him. Yeah, well, they'll be all right. I think we were ready to put him top 10 very quickly, and then I said the Commanders. We jumped the gun on the Commanders, and then the NFC East looks like the NFC least again. Yeah, the Giants are 2-7, and then Dallas
are trash.
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles look like they walked to maybe a 1 seed again this year.
Washington got things to figure out, though, bro. They got I know they got a new regime in, and they had a great year last year. They got the quarterback. They got I know did they pay Terry? They paid Terry. Right?
They did, and he's missed the last 3 games. So
they got to get that offensive line together, and their defense is, of course. So they really got some things to address, and they got to do it quick.
I'm surprised I actually didn't hear from you this weekend because the Carolina Panthers actually beat the Green Bay Packers.
I was just 1 year early on the Panthers, bro. I was 1 year early, bro.
I think before the game, I think Carolina were maybe 10.5-point underdogs. I don't know, bro. The Packers are another one of them weird teams that just have very weird losses.
Yeah, bro. They kind of similar to the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers are sitting at 5-4. And they're in the NFC South, so they're second in the division.
And I think they still got to play the Saints twice.
Yeah, so there's a real shot for the Panthers to make the playoffs. There's a shot
Tampa's
there.
So hurt, bro. Tampa's decimated.
Tampa, they just got a starting running back, Mike Evans, out for the season. Chris Godwin is just fresh off an injury. Ibuka just missed the game as well. Carolina has a shot here, man. Like a real chance to do something. Rico Dowdle. What do you do with Chuba Hubbard, though? You just gave him $80-90 million, and then Rico Dowdle has started, I think, 3 or 4 games. He's second in the league in rushing.
He is snapping, though, bro.
He's second in the league in rushing off of 3 games. What the hell, bro? I don't even know what to say to that, dog.
Hey, bro, he really when he went like when he went like 180, then he went like 240.
I thought he went 2 back to back.
Dub.
I thought he went dub, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was close. If not, let's give dub,
bro. And it's like
back to back 2 hundos.
I don't. His performances is just blowing my mind. Like, I think Carolina like almost has an identity now, right? Like,
yeah, they running that rock.
And then Tet is still. He's great. He's great. I think he might be the best rookie receiver. Not Abuka, I think is first, but I think Tet is right there as well. Like I think, yeah, I think they Carolina. Yeah, they definitely found like a franchise receiver. I could say that. But I mean, he
opened up things for Leggett too, though.
Yeah. And then Coker, we gotta get Coker back, man.
We gotta get Coker.
We gotta get Coker back. The NFC West.
I don't like how you did that.
All right, bro. Stop that. So we have two very unique situations going on in the NFC West. We have the San Francisco 49ers 6-3 with Mac Jones tearing the field up for the last 3 or 4 games. You just gave Brock Purdy $250 million, right? And then Mac Jones looks like he's earned the locker room. He's gone out there and won games with his arm. And he's playing with Kendrick Bourne and Juwan Jennings. You know what I mean? Very like those are his 1 and 2 receivers. There's no Debo, there's no Ayuk. Mac Jones is winning football games
a lot too.
Right. So what do you do? Brock Purdy's he's on the way back. You know, this is your guy. You gave him guy money. Like he's led you to Super Bowl.
Hey, Rico down.
Yeah. This is a quarterback position now, though. This is a quarterback now. What do you do?
I'm the coach. If I'm the coach, I stay with the hot hand, but I'm not paying.
You have to.
I'm not paying the guy $40 million a year. You know, if I'm the guy paying the guy $40 million a year, I'm saying that's who the ball's going to. So speaking from a general manager, owner perspective, or speaking from a head coach perspective, like if I'm the owner, I'm gonna get my money's worth, bro. You're not finna sit on the sideline making $50 million a year. If I'm the head coach, though, like the head coach is in that locker room, and you know he's seeing what's working for them, and we all got eyes, but you got your money involved.
Yeah, and I don't know but you gotta let even as an owner, you gotta let a coach, bro.
But you have to let a coach. I understand.
And Mac Jones has been outstanding for the last couple of games. Like he's legit looked like. I think his revival has been just as good as Daniel Jones's. Like he's in a hard division as well. He's in a division with the Rams and the Seahawks. So like I think you kind of got to sit in. I don't know. You got to stick with that. Me personally, I'm sticking with Mac Jones. You're 6-3. It's not. This is not the time to be making changes right now. So, but we have a similar situation.
Not in that division, like you said, like in that division that is as competitive as the NFC West. You know, you can't shake up momentum. Now, if he lose a game, he loses 2 games. All right, now we make the move back to Brock and everything normal.
I think this looks like the best division in football.
The key thing is though, Brock has to understand. He has to understand.
It's a hard situation to be in. But we also have a similar situation, right, in the same division. The Cardinals going with Jacoby Brissett, and you also gave Kyler Murray $250 million. And you know, what do you do? What do you do?
Well, I think their situation is a little bit different. I don't think this coach or this GM want to be attached to this quarterback any longer. They're done. I know they got there, I think, last year. So
Yeah.
I don't think they see Kyler Murray as their quarterback in the future.
I think with a couple of these situations happening, we have to reset the quarterback market and stop giving out $50 million contracts to any and everybody.
Yeah, we got to get back to that 35.
Between Tua, Purdy, and Kyler Murray, they should not all be making $50 million a year.
When the Broncos got to extend Bo Nix and give him $75 million a year.
This is an issue, man. This is an issue. Like, there's on no planet should Bo Nix be making that amount of money.
That's what it's gonna be.
And I mean, they are playing football games. They are winning. They're leading their division with the Chargers and the Chiefs. I think the same way you think about the Patriots is how I think about the Broncos. Like, they're winning. I don't think they win a playoff game though. I think towards the end of the season we'll see the best quarterbacks come back alive: Lamar, Josh, Patrick, Stafford, Darnold. Like, those are the guys I'm rolling with.
One of those games is not like the other.
Darnold? What more do you need to see?
Hey, he's snapping already.
What more do you need to see, bro?
He dominant.
You saw him do it with JJ, and now he's turning Smith and Jigba to a god. Smith and Jigba is winning fantasy football leagues, brother.
Yeah, he is. So I'm liking Sam Darnold right now. I'm not going to.
And he's doing. Did you see his receiving core last game? It's going to like 3 receivers I never heard of.
Torrey Horton, rookie out of Colorado State. He was giving prime in them fits, bro. You remember the game? He was giving prime in them fits.
Yeah,
Horton was going crazy.
That was that double overtime game.
Yes, bro. He was prime in them fits.
That was that game that was until about 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast or something like that. Darnold, the quarterback top 10 is so weird right now because, like, you have players like Daniel Jones in there, Sam Darnold, and Baker Mayfield. These are all guys that, have been – Sam Darnold's on his, 4th team? Baker Mayfield's on his 4th team?
Those guys could be in your top 5 this year.
And, like, those are not names you want to put in there, but, like, they're outplaying the guys that are the guys, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and the Josh Allen shit got to stop also. I just had to throw that in there. Look, I don't even know.
And I see you didn't throw another name in there.
Who? I'm not. Yeah, the guy you tried to throw in earlier. My thing is, I don't know. The NFL is so unpredictable because the Steelers should not be leading the NFC North. That should, and then we spend $200 million on a defense just to have the worst defense in the league. And it's like, that's just a team. That's kind of hard to support. All right, that's enough NFL. Bro, so I've been on TikTok and Reddit and Twitter. Yeah, I've been arguing for 3 weeks straight.
You got bad mental health right now.
I'm actually in great shape because I have so many valid points. The college football playoff rankings came out yesterday.
All the SEC teams.
This shit is getting out of hand, Jalen. Silk, this shit is getting out of hand. It's the propaganda, the money, Who did
you want in those spots?
My thing is,
somebody has to fill these spots, Caps. There's no
Ohio State.
There's no good team.
Let me get something out the way. The 4-week Alabama gauntlet, right? The gauntlet, right?
Ole Miss.
No, they didn't even play Ole Miss. I think it was Georgia. It was Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, and because Ole Miss lost to Georgia. It was Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri. Who was that 14? It was like South Carolina, maybe.
It was South Carolina, for sure.
Tennessee and Missouri have not been anything in the last 10 years. They win 8 games a year and they lose to the best teams. That's not a gauntlet. Tennessee has 3 losses right now. Missouri has 2 and they haven't beat anybody. This is not a gauntlet, bro. And this shit fucking bothers me. How do you put a team, you call it, like, you rank these SEC teams high, and then Georgia and Bama, Georgia and Bama get to beat up on these high-ranked SEC teams, and they say the SEC is tough.
Who got 3 losses, bro?
Tennessee. Jalen, Tennessee hasn't beaten Georgia in 8 years.
It's a great program, bro.
No, the fuck it's not. They keep using Tennessee as a measuring stick against other teams. Tennessee went up to Ohio State and got their ass whooped.
But they won the national championship, bro. It's the best team in the last 2 years. 2 years in a row.
But we keep calling the SEC tough, and it's only 2 teams coming out the SEC. It's Georgia and it's Bama. Tennessee and Missouri, why are we keep ranking them? And then it's not a gauntlet, bro.
But you can't answer my question, though. Who do you put in those spots?
My thing is, okay, so if we're gonna be realistic, why is I do. Why is an 8-1 Louisville behind a 2-ranked SEC team? A 2-loss SEC team.
I like that. That's a good question.
Louisville's 8-1, what I think would have lost to
in Miami on the road.
Yes, and they lost to who was their loss to?
UVA, I think.
Virginia, who is also a good football team.
Yeah, they top 10, ain't they?
I think they're 11. Georgia Tech is 8-1. Virginia is what, not 8-1.
ACC got good teams this year,
bro. But why are we ranking?
Henry's not a good team.
Why the fuck is Notre Dame number 10? They got 2 losses.
They got 2 losses, bro. That's weak. They lost to Miami, who's not a good team.
I want to know what we're doing, bro. So let's look at the rankings, right? 6-2, 7-2 Texas ahead of 8-1 Virginia, 7-2 Oklahoma ahead of 7-1 Louisville.
But so Texas lost to Ohio State.
Cool. Florida.
SEC gauntlet.
That's the problem. And Vandy was the last gauntlet team. It was Vanderbilt. Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, and Vanderbilt. There's one good team there.
Gauntlet.
Why is 7-2 Vanderbilt ahead of 8-1 Georgia Tech?
How many times is Ohio State gonna play Youngstown State?
Ohio State beats who? Ohio State walked through the SEC.
Yeah, for real.
We walked through the SEC.
There's not another good team in the Big Ten.
Indiana.
Oh yeah, I was
Indiana. I'm gonna put Oregon up there. I don't think Oregon. Okay, this is
out the SEC. We got Texas A&M,
Alabama, Georgia. I'm gonna put Georgia on the same level with Oregon.
That one. Yeah, I was about to say yeah, but that's the top 3 though. So that's.
But my thing is also
Georgia and Oregon definitely cancel each other out.
Sure, but Alabama is not as good as everybody keeps saying though.
Yeah, you lost. You know what Indiana is for real. Because they got blasted in the playoff last year too.
Yeah, and they did have some close wins this year too.
So it's like,
but bro, my thing is okay. Bama did beat a couple. bro. You lost to Florida State, dog. That's you can't just ignore it, bro. I'm sorry. The fake ass gauntlet, right? Cool. That does not dismiss a Florida State law. Florida State is horrible.
That's that week 1 voodoo, though. You know how that.
We're not doing that, Jalen.
Come on, bro. You know how that week 1 voodoo goes.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. We beat our week 1 team, which was Texas.
You know how to get somebody we got there.
Bro.
See, but you see what Texas looked like.
Why is so 7 why
it's just sometimes it just don't be right.
All right, so Texas is 7-2, right, with a loss to Florida.
that's ugly.
Virginia's one loss is to NC State, right?
That's ugly too, though.
NC State just beat Georgia Tech.
Yeah, but NC State got 3 losses, though, don't they?
NC State is currently – how many losses? They lost to Duke, Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, Pitt. They got 4 losses.
Yeah, bro, it's an ugly loss. And the teams you just listed. Pitt.
Duke is good.
Duke is okay.
Virginia Tech, yeah, that's nasty.
Pitt.
And then, yeah.
Notre Dame. You building up Notre Dame's resume?
Sure, but at what point does a win matter less than a loss? If you lose more games than me, under no circumstances should you be ranked ahead of me.
I tend to believe that, but it ain't how it goes.
Bro, so my thing is the SEC shit, man. It just has to stop. Something has to change because the SEC.
Giving it up.
So the SEC is supposed to be the superior conference, right? They haven't been to the national championship in 3 years, bro. It's been 3 years. You can't.
It was Ohio State versus who last year?
Notre Dame. And the year before was Michigan versus Washington. Michigan beat Alabama in the playoffs.
They did. Nick Saban last game.
Bro, and then Ohio State beat Texas and Tennessee. Georgia lost to Notre Dame. So this SEC shit, like, oh, this is the better conference. These teams are better. The SEC has done jack shit in the playoffs the last 2 years. So what are we really going off of? The gauntlet is not the gauntlet, bro. Vandy, Tennessee, and Missouri, bro.
Gauntlet.
All right. So real quick, if you don't mind, bro. If you don't mind.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
All right. So Vandy.
Oh, you still in the same space? Okay, my fault.
Yeah. Look, I've been holding this in, bro. Vandy losses are to Texas and Alabama. Their good wins are Missouri and LSU.
Gauntlet.
It's Missouri, bro. Let's see. Okay. So Missouri, who is their strong?
On the road, though, right?
Bro, what?
They beat LSU on the road.
Brian Kelly doesn't even exist.
Just saying.
Yo, Missouri lost to Vandy and Alabama. They have not beat a ranked team outside of that. They play Texas A&M next week. Okay? It's just like nobody's beating anybody, but everybody's ranked.
Ain't gonna be a high boy.
Nobody's beating nobody, but everybody's ranked. So that's my thing. I'm done with the college football shit. I had to get that, but this is early.
Folks is beating UCLA and losing to UCLA. And folks is beating Wisconsin. Like, what are you talking about?
At the end of the day, it's just about
Northwestern.
This shit's about wins and losses, bro. You know that.
Northwestern. Michigan State? Iowa?
Niggas lost to Florida.
Iowa, right?
Niggas lost to Florida State. Iowa is a good football team, actually.
They ain't got no good wins.
Iowa's number 20, 6-2.
They ain't got no good wins.
Guess who else ain't got no good wins?
Who?
Missouri, Tennessee. None of them got ranked wins. All right, moving on. That's enough of that. Best job in college football right now. Between who is it? Florida. I know Virginia Tech is up for grabs. Penn State. LSU. What's the best opening in college football right now?
I think LSU the best opening.
With that, what is their next step? Who do they hire?
I don't know, but he can't be corny. You got to be authentic. Got to be himself. Got to be true.
It just doesn't seem like much available.
I know that's the thing. I think they go off the wall.
Do you think Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss?
Yeah. I think he go to Florida.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
it just seemed like something he would do. I mean, that's what his track record is showing. You go somewhere that's paying better, he's gone. That's where he's going.
He's a lever.
I mean, never mind. Oh, I hate to get into his personal affairs.
We've all seen him. He's, hey, I'm an old school guy. I don't want my head coach tweeting. To be honest, I don't want my head coach tweeting, hanging out. Like that's not my thing. And then, so you think Florida? You think Lane Kiffin goes to Florida, LSU? I'm thinking Joe Brady.
I like that. I like that.
It makes sense to me.
I like that. He got a good haircut to be here.
Yeah, and what he's done in the NFL, this nigga said a good haircut. All right, bro. I don't think
Pop up the picture of Joe Brady. Pop up the picture of Joe Brady.
I don't even, bro. I don't know what you got going on. I don't think the Penn State job is as good as people are advertising it to be, as well. But you
think Joe Brady bring his lunch in on a paper plate covered in foil?
Absolutely not.
No,
he's a frozen dinner type of guy. He's a frozen dinner type of guy. And then okay, so does Dan Lanning leave Oregon?
That's what I was kind of thinking about. Maybe LSU.
I don't think LSU's a better job than Oregon right now.
No, I don't either. I don't think you leave Oregon because of the whole Nike feel Nike. I don't think you leave Oregon.
I mean, you work for Nike, bro. Yeah. You're exclusive Nike member. All right. Before we end, basketball. 10 games in. What are you seeing? Actually, let me go first.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go first because you're gonna ask the question and then.
No, I like to get my point across. I don't want any of your influence to what I'm saying. I really like how the Spurs look like a real team this year. I think the Spurs are a legit contender. Houston looks very good with KD. Looks like he fits the scheme perfectly. I think Dallas is in a lot of trouble. They got a lot of things to figure out. Maybe AD's on the trading block. And as far as the Oklahoma City Thunder, I don't know, man. I don't see anybody better than them right now. I think they have a real chance to repeat. Shea has a real chance to go back as the MVP. I think.
All right. The real question is JB trolling us, bro?
I don't even know how to answer that question. Bro said that was AI. He said it was AI. I didn't say AI, bro.
I feel like he's trolling at this point.
You know, people real good with the AI shit these days.
I think he's spraying the Beijing pregame.
On purpose?
Gotta be. He's trolling. Bro.
That shit's AI. He said it's AI. My man, I never known him to be a dishonest gentleman. So
I didn't want to put his character in the question.
Hey, that's a good guy there, man.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that, bro. That's a good guy there. That's a good guy. The Celtics though, that's I think it's been a little bit of a hard watch. But
mob, bro.
Yeah, but he looks like a first team All NBA player. He's giving you 28 points a night. You know, Derek White, I think, has been very underwhelming, as well as Peyton Pritchard. Before last night, Derek White was shooting 26% from the three. You know, it's a guy you're paying $30 million a year. Peyton Pritchard's only averaging 15. I think he did that coming off the bench last year. It's a long road for them. Jaylen Brown, I think there was a lot of questions with the 1A, 1B type of thing. Obviously, he's a 1A as well, as you can see. You know, he's getting all the attention, and he's shooting the ball well on top of that. The Lakers, right? LeBron's coming back. What do you do? How do you? They're 7-2 without LeBron. How do you fit LeBron into the scheme?
I mean, somebody got to go. I don't know.
Like, I mean, do you mean traded or benched?
I mean, it ain't gonna be Reeves. I'll tell you that.
So somebody has to get benched, is what you meant, right?
Yeah, you got to sit down. I mean, you don't got to get benched, but your minutes is gonna get cut for sure. Everybody's minutes is getting cut.
Yeah, but it's like 7-2 is not sustainable, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have a star. I mean,
right?
Well,
he's gonna come in. He's gonna come in, and then they're gonna keep winning, but they'll also lose some games, and then 2 losses in a row. Everybody has a conversation. LeBron's ruining the team. So but do you believe? Does LA really have a chance to like actually do something this year, or is this just?
Not as long as they got Aiden.
He's an 18-8 guy right now, man. Watch your mouth.
I'll pass. I just don't think he can be your centerpiece defensively.
I think Luka gives you 5 extra skill points. Like if you're 78 in 2K, you play with Luka, you're 83. If you're 84, you go up to 89. Derek Lively went down 5 points, bro.
So like Hachimura played 35 minutes the other day. That's gonna have to see.
I actually never want to see Rory Hachimura play 35 minutes in my life.
Laravia got 38. He looked good though. He's gonna be the one that cut down to probably about 19, but he's gonna really need about.
Did you see what they were calling Reeves, Laravia, and Luka?
I don't think I like what this is doing.
I'm not gonna say it, but as you can imagine.
Oh, you're not gonna say it. Oh, okay. That's dangerous. I don't even need to Google it.
Bro, dude, it's a lot of controversy going on in the world right now. They just elected a Muslim mayor, bro. I don't think this is the time to be picking.
That's controversy.
Yeah, it is. It is. We live in America, dog. It doesn't make me controversial. I'm an ally.
What size hat you wear?
What does that question have to do with anything?
I don't know. You talking about controversy? I was just confused.
Nah, I'm just saying it.
What was controversial about what happened in New York?
He's a Muslim guy. Where we live in a nation that's not, all of our leaders are usually white men, white males. That's pretty much who runs our country. So it's a little different look for us.
Look for us.
Yeah, it's a different look for us as a nation. We had a couple women nominated as well. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit, young black lady. Then we had I think a governor one in Virginia that's a female or a young woman as well. So, times are changing, man. This is,
Times are changing. Controversy across America.
What's controversial?
Yes.
What's controversial?
What?
Stephon Diggs, man.
Oh, controversy. Nasty man of the year.
Nasty man of he might be nasty man of the decade. 5 in a year.
Nasty man of the next 18 years for sure.
But he's been playing well.
He has been playing well. In the heat of the fire.
He's playing good football.
In the heat of the fire.
Bro, he's playing good football. He looks focused. Routes are crispy. Hands are clean.
He said he looked focused.
Bro, I don't know what it is, but
So that boy multitasking.
Wow, man. He's an unbelievable guy. I'm gonna just leave it at that, right? I'm gonna just leave it at that. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all joining me. Hey, if y'all in Houston, y'all in Miami, check out the local channel. Might catch my man's there. Just chatting, man.
I'm going to Houston just a while out. No
Okay.
work involved.
No work involved. I think we need to end the show there, man. If y'all ever been to Houston, actually, my man's just went to Houston. I said, how was it? He said, he went for his birthday, right? I said, how was Houston? He
It's
said,
my man's birthday.
He said, nothing short of amazing. I said, bro, that's a hell of a description.
That lets the mind wander and ponder. Whatever your definition of amazing is, nothing short.
All right, man, that's enough. That's enough for today. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all again.